Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Gabrielle Moses, and we're gonna have a talk today because I'm in the mood for a deep talk, and I think this is something that could be good, and it's something that needs to be said. So here we go. You guys know I'm going through this entire journey of finding myself because I don't know who I am. And it sucks to say that because I'm 20 years old, and by now a college student should kind of have an idea of who the heck they are. But sometimes you don't because of things in your life change, but that is 100% okay, and that happens. But I've been scrolling on social media lately, and I've just been thinking. I hate how people don't understand their own worth. I don't like that people are constantly comparing themselves to others, or they allow someone's words to get into their heads and make them believe that they're not good enough. And in my entire life, I've had that problem of not ever thinking that I could be good enough, or that I deserve to be good enough, or that I deserve to be happy. And sometimes people can make you think that way because of things they say. People in your life who mean a lot to you can say those things, and I'm saying anyone could say anything to you and you might begin to believe it. And I didn't really have a plan when filming this video because I was just like, I'm gonna sit down and just talk with you because people don't just sit and talk enough. But I want to tell you, you are worth something, and no matter the things people might do to you or say to you, in the end it will be okay. And just to stay strong. Because even though people might say things that might hurt you, or do things that might hurt you, that is just life. Life isn't pretty, life isn't perfect. But you have the power to move on from that person and become happy again. And you can't give them the power that they broke you, because that is when they win. But you can move on. And I think that is the biggest thing. And sometimes it takes so long to move on. And it will suck. But know that you will be okay eventually, that you will meet someone who truly loves you for you. You will meet someone who doesn't believe that you're just a pretty face. Someone that thinks that you are actually worth something. You will find that eventually. And I'm sorry you went through a heartbreak, because you're watching this video for a reason. I'm making this video to help someone because I think I can do that. And I just want you to know that there will be really hard days. There will be days that people tell you things that you just really don't need to hear about maybe someone of your past. But just know that they win when you start caring about what they did to you, or whenever you start caring so much that you start hurting yourself, or you become someone else, that whenever you become someone bitter, that is when they win. And it doesn't matter the things they do, because you are in charge of yourself and you can be the bigger person. As long as you are true to yourself, that is when you're winning, and they will move on eventually. Maybe that's their coping mechanism, it doesn't matter. But just know that it's gonna take time to move on. But know that you are worth so much more than what someone may have told you, of what someone may have done to you. Because a lot goes on behind closed doors, and I know no one talks about these things, but those types of things happen, and it's important to know that you are strong, and there might be times that you doubt yourself. There might be days where you don't want to get out of bed. There might be days when you want to hurt yourself. But just know, there's someone one day you will find who will love you for you, that won't hurt you. Someone that won't be happy when they say something that they know hurts you. And that day will be the happiest day of your life when you realize that you met someone who truly values you. You're not just a number. Don't sacrifice yourself for the good of someone else, because you will be miserable. You can put on a fake smile, you can put on a fake laugh, all you want, but at the end of the day, you know you won't be okay. So just don't sacrifice yourself to a point where the end of the day becomes the hardest part of the day. And know that you do matter, and it's okay to put yourself first. It is okay to be selfish. It's not okay to forget about loving yourself. But yeah, it is going to be a long journey, and it's going to be a long process. And that's just something that I have realized while I've been attempting to find myself. And know this as well, because I think it's something that we forget. We forget that our friends and family are here for us, and even though you might not want to open up to them, you might not want to get help. I know it could be really hard getting help that you need. It might be really hard admitting someone hurt you. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that, or you might have to go through that at some point in your life. It might be really hard getting that help that you need, or telling someone about something. But you're going to be so strong because of the things that you will go through in your life. You're going to become someone that people look up to. You're going to be someone that your future kids will be so proud of. And just know that some nights might be so dark, and know that times are going to be tough, and trying to get the help you need will be the hardest thing ever, and it might take you years to do that. But because of the things that you went through, you will become a new person. You will have to find yourself. But at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it, because you put yourself first, and because you are learning who you are. And it's going to be worth it because you're free. And your friends and family will be proud of you. Everyone might not know what's going on. You don't have to tell anyone. You owe it to yourself to keep it to you. It's a personal thing. But it is okay to open up to someone that you love. And you're not a number. You need to remember that. It doesn't matter if you can make 10 people smile at the cost of your own smile. It doesn't matter if you're suffering so few people can be happy. It's not worth it in the end of the day. It really is not. Because you deserve to be treated well. And it's not worth a smile for someone else isn't worth someone doing bad things to you, or it's not worth being degraded. It's not, and one day you will find someone that doesn't do that to you. And for that reason, I'm going to put some helpful phone numbers in the description, because sometimes we forget that we can't ask for help, and we forget that the way that we are treated is not okay, and it's hard to get help sometimes, but when you do, it's going to be the best day of your life. There's going to be bad days to follow afterwards, and you might regret getting help or asking for help. But no, you did it to save yourself, or to protect yourself. And so I'm going to put some helpful phone numbers down below in the description, and know that you're strong. I just want to remind you of that. You are going to be okay, and you're going to meet your prince or princess one day, and you're going to have little mini princes and princesses, and you will have a story to tell. You might not want to tell that story, and that is perfectly okay. But because of the things you lived through, you're going to be stronger. And I want to say I'm proud of you for that. I hope you guys are doing okay. But I hope you can give a friend a hug after this, because the friendships you have, the family that you have, is worth more than you could ever know. And I hope you have a better day, and I hope this could help someone. So, signing off.